dependent upon how much energy you have and how much spinal and neural integrity you have. Symptoms for some people mean, I have pain because I'm trying to avoid pain. And this is the obscene part of it. Most people's chronic pain, most people who are on pain meds for so much of their life, they have pain because they're on the pain meds and they're producing those endorphins, they're producing those opiate receptors without the person actually constructively being healthier. This is a perverse. The person is actually getting the reward without energetically adding energetic value to being healthy or helping other people. The more you're healthy and help other people energetically in this health, the more you're rewarded with these chemicals. But now people are taking chemicals to reduce the pain without the system changing while it's still breaking down. No wonder so many secondary health concerns happen. No wonder people have psychological problems happening. No wonder so many people are in so many treatments for so many conditions. And even the conditions are being treated, they're not feeling more alive, more vital, making healthy choices. Because pain means something. It's there to guide you. The first type of pain is a simple pain. It's the pain of trying to avoid pain. How much pain have you caused for yourself or others by trying to run away from pain rather than saying, yes, this is the pause button. I'm in the yellow intersection. It means don't go further, or red light means stop. Another reason for pain, a person can have pain because basically they can't manage their life experience. They can't manage it. And they try to balance everything. And they can't have enough to manage it. Another reason for pain is because a person isn't making enough choices. They're not making healthy choices. They feel that they're not making enough progress in life. And ultimately, many people have pain because basically they're not showing up in life for the gifts they have to give. It sounds like a broad spectrum, it is. And at different levels of care and network, the person may have different aspects associated with their pain. All you have to know, real simple, in this program, is how to get them back on target. And when you converse with them, let them know that pain is wise. It's developed by the wisdom of the body. And you're going to give them more energetic resources so the body can actually grow and learn through pain and wind up having gain that exceeds the pain. You're going to learn about the bioenergetic intelligence. Our primal energetic intelligence is associated with level 1 of care and network. And it's associated with the connective tissue, having enough energy to organize, and the bones, the ligaments, the body in its structure. If there's enough energy to flow through because it's bound up in areas, it has constrictions of that. Please be aware that the meningeal system is part of that system as it holds the spinal cord in the neural canal. One of the most phenomenal things that happens in level 1 of basic care and network is the connective tissue starts organizing and finding its natural place. The respiratory wave moves to the body, being able to take the system and bring it to another level of stability before it goes to the next level of change. Also in basic care and in discovered care, we have the emotional energetic intelligence involved. And what's that? The emotional energetic intelligence involves the long muscles of the spine and the tendons, the postural muscles. It involves the emotional system. It involves the lymphatic system. It involves the ability to instantly respond, instantly react to the environment. What is the job of the nervous system? One of the jobs of the nervous system is to interface your conditioning, unconscious conditioning with the energy in the field. The job of emotions is to help you respond to subtle change in the environment. What is our sensory system? You hear a lion 2 miles away. What are you responding to? Subtle energy, vibration, or pulse or acoustic pressure wave in the environment. And what does this pulse pressure wave do? It activates the eardrum. And with this, you know you have to avoid the lion or go someplace different. It's subtle energy. What is seeing something? Light. It's subtle energy, photon energy in the field that's perceived and interpreted as vision. Taste is dissolved substances. Basically, what we're doing overall is interpreting subtle vibration in the first response we have. Once we have enough bioenergetic intelligence to stay the same and metabolic energy to survive, the next thing we do is develop an emotional intelligence, job of that intelligence to make rapid change. rapid change. And to do that, you have to have a flexible spinal system. And by the way, just be aware, the synapse in the spine is the largest concentration of emotional chemicals in the body. Your emotional response is proportionate to your ability to get the energy moving in the spine and actually produce new change. And what's the job of the emotion? To actually produce new genetic responses. And why am I telling you this? Because in level 1 and 2K of network, as the person is realizing the difference between connection and disconnection, getting what's called the pre-rational, below the radar of the mind, organizing intelligence to work, the individual discovers their potentials to heal. They discover the ability to be able to make a great change, and most people's pain of actually looking to avoid pain is no longer an issue because the body has the resources to be able to function at a higher level of functioning. Visiting again D.D. Palmer's concept of the spinal tension, the neuroskeleton being stretched, and the nerves being altered in its tension, altering the consciousness and the morphology of the cells. The next level of this comes into understanding research is done with network and with data scientists actually recently demonstrating that the wave that moves through a network is called an acoustic wave or a pressure wave, a vibrational wave, and the synapse is predominantly not a bioelectric phenomenon. The synapse is basically an acoustic wave or a pulse pressure wave, which is about 100 meters a second, about the same speed as electrical signals. Why am I mentioning this? Because the 5 phases of spinal cord tension, when I developed this concept in 1986, it was based upon an acoustic wave or vibrational wave model. These 5 spinal cord tension patterns you address with network are to help the body to entrain or to bring into harmonics the 5 tension patterns of the spine and all the tissues of the body to help them reorganize. And as they reorganize from areas of great tension to less tension, energy is liberated to do work. And what is that work? Spinal reorganization and its healing. What's really magical here is the spine can reorganize. It gets to another level. Research shows the discs repair. Spinal curves can normalize. And what's the best way to organize? When innate does it itself. And how does innate do it itself? It has enough available energy. Has it enough available energy? Because the spinal integrity subsystems are redistributed between the active, passive, neurocontrolled, and emotional system. How does this happen? By applying the proper spinal adjustment at the spinal gateway. Starting to come together, people here. So, the spinal reorganizational healing is what we're looking to do, to get the spine to reorganize. Research on the wave demonstrates the wave is unique for each individual. If I were to walk, you would watch my human gait, how my hips move, my body moves. Today's modern computer systems will be able to have that in its database. And if they see me again, they would know, hey, that's Donnie Epstein walking that way. If I were to have a stroke, or I had injured my hip or a leg or broke a leg and I was dragging my leg as I was moving, you wouldn't recognize that it's me. Today's modern computer systems would know that my human gait is still my gait. How is that possible? Because the human gait is the first known what's called central pattern generator of spine. And what does that mean? It means that it's an automatic process where the actual circuitry embedded in the spine makes all learning and all change revolve around an algorithm that's unique for that individual. So my gait would be unique for me. 2011, the mathematics and network wave was listed as the second known central pattern generator spine. So when you're questioning, do I do network or this technique? What techniques do I use? What's the objective of that technique? Is it to restore a major mechanical obstruction to help a person go back to where they were before? That's still a great gift to humanity. I offer another option, a spinal reorganizational option. And in this case, the purpose of the care, of the spinal entrainment, of the network adjustment, is to help the individual to access forces and intelligence, information, energy that was not formerly available, to bring it to a higher level of organization with greater efficiency. The network wave is the wave that self-organizes. So whenever people say, why did my neck adjust? Why did I get change I never saw before? Many reasons. One of the reasons is it's accessing the body's own innate self-reference signal. I think that's the holy grail in all spinal care. How do you get the body's own fingerprint to access the way it learns and the way it actually grows? To learn and grow, you need more energy than to just restore. And here the energy is available. I want to explain something else about this. And that the model that D.J. Palmer spoke about was a model of tone. He said chiropractic is founded upon tone. And if you alter the tone of the neural skeleton, you alter the tone of the individual in their life. NSA is an advancement of that tonal model. I would like you to really, really ponder what's the highest organizational change you'd like for your person. In NSA, with each level of care, the body is able to use energy more efficiently and link that to information more efficiently to actually help the person achieve results that were not possible before. You're starting here with the basic care. Understand, basic care doesn't just mean beginning. Basic care means the fundamental, because every time a person goes through massive change, they need to reorganize how they deal with the connective tissue, how the spinal cord moves up and down the neural canal, how the mechanical tension is occurring, where those 5 phases are occurring in the body. Is the body constricted whether it's hearing a scream of bound energy, or is it more liberated? How can you help the person move between massive stability, which helps them stay alive but doesn't grow, massive instability, where they have lots of change but might not be able to survive? This is what life and health and healing is about. And ultimately, the care is establishing a new future for the practice member, where the outcomes you find in the spine match the outcomes they have in the wellness. And that's what they talk about with people, how they're creating a new future now through the care that you're providing.